can you elaborate a little bit on the apparel? Because it seemed like you've been marketing that like a lot recently.
Yeah, the apparel. So like I said, I partnered with American Apparel, and they say that nothing comes out of a sweatshop, which is like super important to me. And they make sure that everyone who's making their stuff is paid like beyond a livable wage, like more than anyone else that's working near them is getting paid for the same thing. So like if you go to India and you go into a sweatshop, like there's like kids in there like just working to their bone, and like some people will argue like, oh, that's their only opportunity, that's their only chance. Well, my argument is, give their parents enough money that they don't have to send their kids through the same cycle, and then that thus creates different opportunities that shall arise, which will enable them to have total different futures than like that. Like, no, that shouldn't be the only option, is like my way of thinking anyway.
I mean, but it also seems like you've been like marketing to sell the apparel more recently, right?
Yeah, like
is that just part of the whole new?
It's just part of the
resurgence?
whole thing. Like I was kind of holding back on it for a while because I was like still getting everything figured out. Now that I'm like set in concrete and I know that like each thing is actually gonna make a difference, that I'm ready to like push it forward. Like at first I wasn't fully confident. Like I didn't want to just be selling something just to sell something, like everyone else does. Like I don't want to just be selling it just to make money, and like I wanted to actually do something.
Yeah, so do you think you've found your purpose? Like, do you think you've concretely found your purpose? Because I think I saw something recently where you said, like, I kind of think I know my mission.
Well, I think that, like, I know my purpose. I'm just not sure exactly how I'm going to carry it out. And I'm trying many different ways to get to that end goal, which is just, like, creating a brighter place, which is why I'm the stupid American. It's kind of a satirical play on,
You're far from stupid, man.
Yeah, I mean, I try to be. And, I mean, I'm mostly self-taught and everything. But, and I think that is basically, like, my main goal is just, like, teach people to teach themselves. Like, so even though there's just a lot of humor in my shit, like, I want people to question shit and be like, oh, like, should I really be doing that? Or, like, sometimes I throw in just something that's totally, like, that I'll lose, like, 1,000 followers because people hate it. And they're like, oh, why are you posting political shit? And it's like, you know what? I think that's important, though.
I also think a lot of your stuff totally rooted in positivity, though, too, don't you?
Yeah, and that's definitely what I try to stick to. Like, even if it's a joke, like, I try to keep the positive up, because one way or another, if you make someone smile, that's like a plus for me, for sure.
So what would be something you think, because, like, saying the world's a brighter place is pretty broad. What is something, like, you would like to get done?
Like I was saying before with, like the shirt, like, apparel, like, I would like to, like, reinvent how our products are made, because the things that we buy is what fuels our future. So, like, each thing that we buy is supporting whoever's making that product. So if you buy shit that's made the worst way ever and it's polluting the local rivers and you just don't give a shit, then you go buy it. But if you give a shit, then look for someone who is making stuff the right way. Go find them, buy something, and support that cause. Because
how do you know the source of some of your products?
Sometimes you don't know for sure. And that's why, like, right now, I'm still seeking for, like, other partners that will be even, like, a step further. Like I said, I know American Apparel, they kind of had a sketchy past, so I don't know exactly everything. But, like, I'm still seeking. I want to find someone that's, like, hopefully, like, making stuff, like, firsthand, and, like, I can go to the factory and know right, like, off the bat. Like, that's going to be, like, the evolution of it. Right now I'm in the early stages, but, like, I want to be able to, I just want to, like, know that things are changing. Like, I don't like the way that the system is set up, and it seems like
the American system.
Yeah, not like,
I gotta be honest with you.
I don't want to, like, hate on things. Like, I think there's opportunity out there.
I think I've started to come to the realization, bro, that I think capitalism is, like, obviously there are outliers and everything, but it's a really beneficial system, dude.
Yeah, I'm not hating on capitalism, but I think that, like, let's not cut corners and use high fructose instead of sugar.
Okay, I feel you.
Like that kind of thing.